Hi there, I'm Kinley Howard. I'm a student studying speech pathology. Today we're going to do a cranial nerve exam. What can I call you?
Matthew.
Good, nice to meet you, Matthew. Okay, so with a cranial nerve exam, I'm going to have you do some specific tasks to test range of motion and different functions within those cranial nerves. So there might be some instructions that are a little bit weird. If you need any repetition, just let me know, okay? So the first one that we're going to do is cranial nerve 5, which is the trigeminal nerve. So the first thing that I want you to do is just go ahead and open and close your mouth. Open, close, open, close. Good. Okay, now I want you to open your jaw, and I'm going to try to push up on it, but you're going to resist that, okay? Open, 1, 2. Good job. Now we're going to do the opposite, so I'm going to try to pull down, okay? Just keep that closed. 1, 2. Good job. All right, now I'm going to use this tongue depressor. I'm going to put it in between your teeth, and I'm going to pull, but I want you to try to bite down as hard as you can and resist that pull, okay? So there's 1, other side, 1. Let's try that one more time, both sides. Good. Okay. Now I'll like for you to go and put your palm up. I'm going to use 2 different tools, one to represent sharp and one to represent dull. I'm going to do this on different points of your face, okay? So this one is sharp, this one's dull. I want you with your eyes closed to tell me which one that you feel on your face, okay? I'm going to try to move that hair out of the way. All right.
Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Dull.
Good job on that one.
Did I get them all?
You missed one, but it was a little bit tricky down there at the bottom. But that's nothing to worry about, okay? Not everyone gets those. They're a little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to test your temporalis and your masseter muscles. Those are the ones that we mainly use for chewing. So I'd like you to go ahead and make a tight jaw. Clench your jaw for me. All right. Fill up there. Keep that jaw clenched. Good job. All right, that's all for the trigeminal nerve. Now we're going to move on to cranial nerve 7, which is the facial nerve. So I'm going to go ahead and make a note that your face looks symmetrical. You would know if it wasn't, so that's not very shocking. But I'm just going to go ahead and note that here. Now we're going to do some stuff with our eyebrows, okay? So I want you to go ahead and lift up your eyebrows and then put them back down. Good, lift up, put them back down. Okay, so now I want you to have your eyebrows raised, and I'm going to try to push down on those, but you're going to resist that, okay? 1, 2. All right, now let's, good, yeah, opposite. We're going to furrow, and we're going to push up. Good job. All right, now I just want you to pucker your lips for me and then make a smile. Pucker, smile. Good job. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and puff up your cheeks with air. I'm gonna try to push that air out of your lips, but I don't want you to let me, okay? Good job, good lip seal there. All right, that was all for cranial nerve 7. So now, oh, actually, no, sorry, one more task. Okay, with this, I'm gonna kind of look in your mouth, take a peek at some stuff, and then as I have your lip kind of pulled out with this tongue depressor, I want you to put it back into the middle. So you're gonna make like a little O. So you're gonna kind of pull your lips back to the middle, okay? So let's start that with this side. 1, now pull back, good. One more time on that side, pull back, good, let's do this side. Now in, good, in. Okay, good there. Shows good strength on the sides of those lips.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the cranial nerves 9 and 10. So that is the glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerve. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just go ahead and look inside. Have your tongue kind of just laying on the bottom of your mouth when I do this. Now I want an ah, ah, ah.
Ah, ah, ah.
One more time.
Ah, ah, ah.
Now can we do just ah?
Ah.
Good, one more time.
Ah.
Good, yeah, good movement back there. All right. All right, can you cough 2 times in your arm for me? Good. Sometimes that gets people. Okay, so now this is no one's favorite. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. I'm gonna try to go into the back of your mouth and elicit a gag reflex. I'm gonna try to go really quickly. So sorry. Okay. Ugh, I know, it's no one's favorite.
Not fun.
No, good job on that one though. Okay, we could do that for these cranial nerves as well. We could do the one where we puffed up our cheek and then I pushed in, but we already saw that one was successful in the facial nerve, so I'm not going to do that one again. All right, so that is done with 9 and 10. So now we're going to move on to 12, which is the hypoglossal nerve, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and use my flashlight to look in your mouth again, and I just want you to have your tongue resting at the bottom of your mouth, no movement. Open wider, good. Good, no fasciculations there, that's what I was looking for. So that's like abnormal tongue movements or like little wiggle movements on your tongue, but I didn't see any of that, so that's a good thing. Okay, now I'm gonna have you do some things with your tongue. So you're gonna put it out for me. I want you to go to your right, then to your left. Now back to right, back to left. When you try to lick your nose, all the way up, all the way up. Okay, and then all the way down, all the way up, all the way back down. Good there. All right, so this is the last thing that we're gonna do. I'm gonna test the strength of your tongue. So I want you to have your mouth closed, put your tongue on the side of your cheek, just like that. I'm gonna push in on it, and I want you to resist, okay? Good, on that side. Good, back to the side. Back to the other side. Good. All right, that looked like good strength on that side too. All right, well that completes our oral neck today. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Perfect. Okay, you did great. I didn't see anything of concern, so that's an awesome thing for today. So thank you for coming in and doing that.
Thank you,
Thanks. Bye.
Miss Howard.